Okay, Keyshawn, so we're going to be going over absolute value graphing. The first thing you have to realize with absolute value graphing is that all absolute value graphs look like the letter V because of the fact that absolute value is going to be positive unless there's a negative sign outside. So we have to look at the basic equation, which is y equals the absolute value of x. And you have to understand that for this graph, this is not straight at all, but for this graph, it's going to look like this. This is the basic graph of V. Okay, and the reason being, if you were to substitute values in and graph them, when x equals 0, y equals 0, because the absolute value of 0 equals 0. So that would be, let's get a different color here. Let's just do it like this. That would be here. And then if I said x equals 1, then y would equal 1 because y equals the absolute value of 1. So y equals 1. So when x is 1, y is 1. And let's just say that this is 1, so that will be there. So let's just say x equals -1. So then I'm going to have y equals the absolute value of -1. What we know about absolute values is that it always spits out positive because absolute value is distance and distance must be positive. So therefore it's the same thing as saying y equals 1. So when x equals -1, y equals 1. And that's going to be this point here. Let's just say y equals 2. X equals 2, my apologies. So if I say y is equal to the absolute value of 2, then y equals 2. So when x equals 2, y equals 2. If I were to graph that, let's say that this is 2, and we're going to have this here. So guess what happens when x equals -2? So when x equals -2, because this is an absolute value is distance, so therefore it spits out as positive, so y equals 2. So when x equals -2, y equals 2. And that would be here. So that's how come, if you notice, the graph is always positive. Okay? You see nothing down here unless, of course, we get into parts where we start having an extra number here, which is some of the problems that you have. But I need you to understand everything is based off of this basic graph right here. Okay? So that's how we're going to start, and then we're going to pick up with number 13. So let's go to a new page. If I know how to find a new page, which I don't know how to find a new page. Can we find a new page? Nope. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how to get to a new page. I'm learning this program. I'm going to stop it.